Hello everybody, hello YouTube, Merry Christmas everyone, woo! Oh, this is gonna be weird. Rainbow here with another special NERF mod video, and today I'm gonna release to you guys what the surprise NERF mod was that MiniBread12 won on Instagram on my giveaway early December. I think it was December 4th or something. So I did a little Christmas giveaway and I shipped it away, but I wanted to show to you guys so you also know what's going on. And what better day to do it than Christmas? I hope you've already unpacked your blaster. Otherwise, spoiler, don't continue watching the video because you will see what's in the packet that I sent to you. If you've unpacked it, there you go. And to everyone else, I wanted to show you what it was and done this in the whole like Christmassy sort of thing. And I know, like, you know, this is people with beards, this is what we do. It jingles and does, and yeah, it will be annoying at some point, but for the purpose of this video, it's going to be fun. Yeah, so without any further ado, what I did is I tried a bunch of new things and I made it into like an awesome rainbow build, and it's called RRP LS-44, and RRP stands for Rainbow's Rainbow Pistol, and that'll make sense in a second. Ba-bam! Here we go. This is it. It is a hammer shot mod, and there's a lot of things that happened in this thing. So we're going to start with an overview, just as per. So from the front, there we go, to the side, and the back, and over here, and there we go. So what have we got? This is a minimized hammer shot with a file I got from Thingiverse. The link is in the description. It's called the Uncompensated, something like that. Link, as I said, in the description. I got it from there and I wanted to try it out. For those of you who don't know, the original hammer shot has a profile something like this. So this is way smaller, and yeah. Also, so this is the file, right? And it comes with a, like, it tells you to sort of cut the hammer shot down here, and it comes with another file that closes in here, which is, you know, when you print it, sort of looks like this. But I didn't quite like the look. Also, I found that if you, I'm going to swap this for a second, if you cut this part off the hammer shot and leave that there, I think this looks a little bit too big. So what I did is I cut that way as well, to make it flush with the line from the grip. And now I realise I'm wearing a purple sweater with a purple colour blaster. Well, you know, you'll get that. I'm going to stand over this way. I don't know. So I cut this down as well to make it a lower profile, to make it look a little bit even smaller than with just this bit cut off. But it also meant that I had to epoxy this entire thing, and then I went and epoxied the entire body of the blaster, so I had no use for this 3D printed part anymore. And yeah, so there you go, the big body modification of this hammer shot. I cut it down from here, as you can see, cut that part off, cut that bit off there, and to make it look like that. Is that working? There we go. Ooh, giving a rough idea of what it normally is. And yeah, so I've done that to this blaster. I've also then, to make sure that this is fairly close, I've created a new screw hole using an internal post that was there, but wasn't a screw post. I've epoxy puttied this side of it, then drilled into that, and then used the original plastic to drill in a screw. It is not super tight, but it keeps the blaster tight and locked and everything. It's way secure, doesn't rattle. This is just me jingling the bells and stuff. And yeah, so that is the main bodywork that went into this blaster. Continuing further with the aesthetics of it, gave it a paint job, done the Simulus style muzzle, sort of burnt metal, sort of hand painted thing that I did with my Merch Masters build. So there's a bunch of acrylic washes and everything to make it look like that. It's the original drum, so it's 5-round capacity, and then this is silver, spray painted silver. It's the original hammer and trigger, just spray painted silver, and then the rest is hand painted. And this weird color rainbow effect, it gave the blaster the name, is achieved with spray paints. And I had a bunch of old caps of used up spray paint cans, so I used those for that, because it's technically, well, it's kind of a technique of spray painting, but it really makes you feel dirty when you sort of use it, because you don't really press down all the way on the spray can, you just a little bit, so the paint sort of spits and drips out, and so because there's no real pressure. And so that's what I've done with this one, and just about 7 colors, and then went over, goes like one color, and then on the other side did the same thing. There you go, candy cane stuck to the sweater. Yeah, so that's how this this paint job is achieved. I'm going to give you guys a closer look, and you can see this is like just dots of paint, and also here it is just dots and dots and dots of paint, and that's how it's done. It took me quite a while to do it. It's a base coat in grey, and then automotive silver, and then a base layer of white to make it really pop, and then it's just that, so just like sprinkle on top of that. And it took forever and a day to dry because there's so much paint actually is on there. It also gives the blaster some texture. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it actually has texture now. It's really weird. Can I show this off somehow? I don't know. I don't know if you can see that after. There you go. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so it has like a real weird texture feel to it, which is nice. And yeah, so that's how this paint job is done. And then coming down to the handle, painted the bits, and then did some leather wrapping. This is the first time I did this kind of style, which is like one big piece. So what I've done is took some masking tape, wrapped it around, and then painted the edges on where I want the leather to be, cut it down on the back, and then put the masking tape flat onto a piece of leather, marked this out, cut it out, and then punctured a bunch of little holes in the back. Focus. Nope, there we go. Punctured a bunch of little holes in the back, and then used a threaded it through, and just knotted in the bottom, and then put the excess thread down here. And that actually has a reason. If you mini bread, if you're watching, and if you at all times ever need to open this blaster, like all the screws are from this side, and this one here, you open the 2 knots down here, you unravel all this, and then you can open the knots down here, and then you can just sort of loosen that enough to slide it down, and then you can take the blaster apart if you need to. If you don't, just leave it like that. But that's why I left the excess rope on here, so that you don't have to re-rope the grip if you ever need to take it apart. And this is just sort of some it's really soft, I don't know what kind of leather it is. It's just some leftover bits and bobs that my girlfriend had laying around, and I just sort of need this, grabbed it. But it's so smooth and so comfy. It is so good. It's such a nice grip. I'm probably going to redo a bunch of my hammer shot grips that aren't really beautifully painted, and for the future use that a lot more, because that's really nice. Yeah. So internally I did some modifications to the blaster. We have it done. Yes, we do. We're using the original spring, but with a spacer in here, so that actually packs a bit of more of a punch. I didn't chrono it because I don't have a chrono, but yeah, that's it. And one more thing about this paint job, I have to switch to darkness to show this because it is highly UV active. It is going to jump at you. So 1 second. So I'm still here, you can see by the blinky lights. But I needed this to be really dark. This is my trusted UV pen, and there we go. Bam! This is all the colors that I spray painted on there are highly UV active, even the purple in the bottom. So this, it's really hard to show it off in the video, but check out my Instagram post on this as well. Check out the photos I tried to take. Like, really doesn't do justice. You kind of, can we? I don't know if the camera even can focus. There we go. See all this brightness that sort of just screams at you on the other side here. There we go. It's actually really working well. I think the camera is picking up, and the green, loving the green. So yeah, there you go. Switching lights back on. So yeah, if you ever run this in a laser tag arena or blacklight area, like, this is gonna be insane. I just love how this pops. And there we go. Again, well, this is pretty much it about the blaster. Congratulations to Mini Brett for winning this giveaway. I hope you enjoy this blaster. I hope you use it a bunch. I hope it serves you well. or if you just sort of want to put it on display, I'd feel honoured that you decide to put it on display. But it's a toy, so please use it every once in a while. And to everyone else, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to everybody who took part in the giveaway. Unfortunately, there were so many people who really, I felt, deserved that kind of blaster, but I can't, give away 50 blasters like that. Unfortunately, that's not in the cards at the moment. Who knows? As always, my links or social media links are in the description, as is my Patreon. So, if you feel like donating, and that kind of comes back around, because then I could do more giveaways, kind of thing. I don't know, but please go and check out my social media, my Instagram, my website. I've redone the website, so yeah, check this out as well. And yeah, so that was the Christmas special video with the Christmas giveaway blaster. And I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Leave a like, leave a sub, and all that kind of thing. And other than that, Merry Christmas. Stay tuned for another Christmas special. It is on the table right here, and I can't reveal it until December 27th, 28th. So, because it's like a Secret Santa kind of build. But it's another epic build. Really cool paint job. Really want to grab it. Can't. Make sure this. Make sure to be here for that one. Rambling. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to jingle the bells a bit more. That's what people with beards do. People with beards are weird, but cool. Yes, Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you enjoy the holidays. I'll definitely be. This time by now I'll be somewhere warmer, because I decided to go somewhere warm for Christmas. And yeah, have a good one, and I'll just see you next time. Love and sunshine, my friends. Happy holidays. See ya.